Hey guys, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. This is the second in what will be another set of at least 4 episodes, at least 4, depending on how much I can get done today. So, let's just jump right back into it, guys. You know where we're at right now. You kind of know what's going on if you're this deep in the series. Well, got that Grand Palace. Okay, that's getting done in the Dwarf City, so we can close that. A lot of subcities grew in size this turn, which actually means that while I'm clicking through them, I think this would be a more efficient way to do this is to just go to Open Spellbook, and like since this one elves, we'll go to Grow Forest and get that done in a few more tiles here and there. And let's see, this one grew into a village, so that means Open Spellbook. Have to be careful not to click Abort Spell, and Fertilize Land here and there. Not a lot more I can do with that one. And oh wait, those are all joint offers. Okay. And that's the dragons and the Naga, which are two that I know I can't do anything about just yet. So I'm an Archangel is ready to cast. Oh yes, this city grew into a town, which does mean more fertile plains. So Open Spellbook, Fertilize Land. We can get rid of those barrens down there, and just clear out the forests there. Actually, I could do quite a bit in this city to really help those frostlings make the place start feeling like home instead of a volcanic wasteland. What do I want to do with my city down here? What was it doing? I had no intention of upgrading this one all the way to. You know what? We're just gonna build housing a lot. And we'll re-examine that in another 6 turns, shall we? I just want to build as much housing and get it to grow to max city size because I think that's the quickest shortcut to lots of gold. Grand Palace is done here. Arcane Item Forge is on the way. Finally, that'll give me access to new items that I need. I have a healing item that'll be done in that city soon. I'm also going to need another random unit to station in this town, which actually shouldn't be a problem if I've got a few units coming back. You know what? On that note, the units that are coming back with the Chthonic Guardian, I wanted to take a look at them. So the Chthonic Guardian is actually the slow one here because it flies and doesn't take advantage of the roads. So I'm going to move him like this so he can move in more of a straight line. And then I think, let's see, who do we have to keep with him to keep him happy? Probably that knight, and do I have any other Ice Queens coming? No, I think it's just that one. So they're going to be his escorts to get him back to Zari without rebelling. Grumpy guy. Well, here's another opportunity to pick up units. Oh, for a spider, a tier 3 I would probably do, especially in my druid's army. But then again, I need floating flying units in the long run here. Eventually I'm going to replace everything in these armies with floating flying units, most likely. Unless the rogue is just in a really convenient place for me to attack them. Before I do anything, let's go ahead and build the road here that I was planning to build. We can get it mostly done. That'll help with movement just a bit. I kind of want to just send the Earth Element, like go in with just this person. Actually, there's no reason not to, I guess. I'm going to go move up with just my Warlord's army. This will go a little faster if I do it this way, because it's only one stack. They can easily handle this. I will send her in kind of ahead of everyone. We'll do manual combat. And the idea here is the Earth Elemental does basically everything. It's one of the few battles where I was actually thinking about casting a combat spell, and this is also the one where I should not do that because it would cut into my global casting point pool. Let's move you guys all kind of a really annoying route and force them to go past that Earth Elemental as much as possible. I want him leveling up. I want him doing like everything here. I might throw a thunderbolt down. That would probably be okay. Requires 3 action points, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will back over here and probably curse the Sun Guard, so there's nothing else that it can hit, because that will most likely fail. Oh, it actually succeeded. Okay. Well, basically, he's the only thing that anyone there can hit, and he has regrowth, so yep, he should be fine, and they're just do physical damage. He does not have Tireless, though. I still don't think they're going to be able to do anything. Yeah, well, maybe they can. Maybe I'm putting a little too much on him. Does look like he could use a hand, doesn't he? All right. Well, fortunately, we can give him a hand, or at least a very big rock. And you could... I don't want to dominate any of this stuff. My sorcerer could lightning bolt the 2 in the back. Whoops. Crap, that's thunderstorm. I keep thinking that's the lightning bolt summoning thing. We've done that twice now. Okay, we'll stun you, and then since you're facing that way, you should be okay to manage everybody else just fine. Yeah. He can handle the rest of that on his own, especially with the lightning storm hurting them. Ooh. He actually took quite a bit of damage from that. It was a double crit both ways. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Okay, you have leveled up once. I think we can get some more out of it. What can we do to slow things down here? I could heal him, actually. I could just do that the old-fashioned way. I don't want a harmonizing energy, but I could use normal healing on him. But I think... Is there any real danger to him getting killed here? I think I want him to kill that thing regardless. Now, if he did, let's say he did 4 flanks, it's 15 damage. He could also do a decent amount, but you know, I think this guy's got this. I would just really like to incapacitate that unit, so we'll go freezing touch. There we go. There we go. Now I'm definitely safe. Oh, and the lightning finished him off. Well, may as well do this. Even though I don't really need to. It's XP, so we'll take it. And you get one more hit. And I might do largely the same thing on these spiders. Just because I don't want to deal with leveling up a baby spider at this point. It's kind of a hard call because they are vampire spiders. That's my favorite type. But they're also blocking a mountain pass, and if I have to go... Well, I could put my leader up here. Alright, you know, I'll try to save the baby spider. Oops. Didn't mean to move that many people up to do it, though. Who do we need in here? We definitely need the Earth Elemental. Bring the Eldritch Horror, bring the Ice Queen who can freeze stuff. Or, not Ice Queen. Frost Witch. Yeah, we'll bring the snake in with everybody after this fight. Okay, I don't really care who does this, just go. The goal is to get... You know what? I'll just go for the Hunter Spider, actually. That way I don't have to mess with leveling it up. Although I could get more than that. I could get both of them, now that I think of it. Alright, let's try cursing the... Let's not curse anything, because they can't be cursed. That's right. Alright, we'll let them try to web the Earth Elemental. That might be fun to watch. The hunter can kind of web whoever they want, but the other two are pretty much stuck going after this guy, so... That looks good to me. Oh, I left that one vulnerable. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we want to try to cool him down. And I think we'll go for this one first, since it's right next to two different units that can try to get it. We'll do befriend animal. It resisted. But we have multiple dominate options. Okay. And then I'll try to dominate this one on the next turn. We will... Oh, ouch. I forgot the blight does extra damage to these guys. I want to freeze you. That did not work. You know what? This is fine. Take that damage. I'll just heal you. This spider I'm just going to get rid of. And you will go heal him on the next turn. That one can't move, and this one is controlled by me. Probably should have moved him out of there. Okay, so you need to... If this doesn't work, I won't have enough time for this dominate. Okay. Because this has to work, otherwise the other dominate will wear off before she gets another chance to do it. So... Well, that guy does not want to be in my army. That's fine. Why don't you go ahead and use your healing? And you can go kill Spider. I picked up the tier 3 out of it, that's fine. The Hunter Spiders are kind of my least favorite of the different types, but it's a tier 3 unit that has greater webbing. Still handy, I suppose. Just gonna get a lot pickier about which units I do and don't let in. That Ziggurat would be awful nice to clear, but I don't want to get distracted. Right now, killing the rogue is the #1 top priority. Nothing else is more important than that. Alright, let's get kind of the core group back together there with the giants. And let's see, you had the snake. You're about to have a spider. And which group had the Archangel? I forget. I think it was the... I think I put it with the Druid. Yeah, for now. The Archangel is a summoned unit, though. Maybe it should be with the, maybe it should be with her, because she's got Men Magical Being. And I might turn these guys into scouts, because they could follow the river to the northwest and see what's up there. Although I'm pretty sure that's where the halfling is. So... Now, we'll just keep them in here as a third stack. Just for extra backup. Random crap units. Never bad to have extras around. Okay, I probably should get her regrowth. Sustainable warfare would be useful as well. But either way, I'm saving those points for this turn. Great Temple is done back in a city that was making Frost Queens a long time ago. That leaves the hospital, and then I think the Grand Palace. Although we will queue the Mana Vault, which I could honestly kind of use because there's no way I can spend this much mana. These workshops got the focus chamber coming next in this city. I am at the ability, I'm close to the ability to make longbowmen in one turn, but I'm not quite there. I'll get there though when the city grows. do I want next? Maybe the storehouse? Okay, still, the storehouse is still good because the more the city grows, the more gold I get. The Master's Guild would be good now, but not really later. How close are they to being really happy? Because a public baths might also do the trick. If I don't already have it. No, wait, the storehouse is the first step towards that. I think we'll throw a storehouse in here. See, it's done with its storehouse, so it's moving on to the Builder's Hall. We will queue public baths after that. Try to boost happiness a bit. Goblins are happy, that's good. Produce an arcane catalyst in this city here, which means I can summon units there for get some extra bonuses. May as well cast Keeper's Creed on that city on this turn probably. Knowing that it has an arcane catalyst, this can be a very central summoning spot to send units in many different directions. This next Archangel is going with my Warlord because he's going to end up going into a Lich Castle before long, and I'm going to want all that spirit damage. So who is getting dropped here? I think we'll drop one of those Mystics probably and keep the other. Send the one that has more movement, I guess. This, I think we're at a point where we can start autoing some stuff. Yeah. What about going down there? Is that worth grabbing? You know what? Yeah, I think so. Pick that up while I'm out here. Nice having this area cleared of all that random crap that was running around. Alright, and then you guys have... You know what, guys? I think we're going to hit fast forward on some of this. Because... Yeah, I might lose some units in auto combat, but... man, I could lose a lot, though, here. I don't know if I'm willing to lose a lot. Because there's a bear and 2 shamans. Okay, maybe we won't do that here. Maybe we'll do that down there, where it's just like some dwarves and 1 firstborn. Yeah, we'll do that down there. Okay. Very likely victory. Hey, you know what? No, we do need to start thinning out. We've got better things to spend gold on. I'll auto and we'll see what happens. Okay, I lost a swordsman and I lost a halberdier. I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with that. And I'll sell the reward for gold because I don't need a dwarf hunter. That cuts down on maintenance cost. I'm a good person, I promise. It also helps the episode move along a little more quickly. Probably should... well, I'm gonna move... Crap. Okay, you move here, and then you move back because you need healed. And the priest can help with that. People of Borndara organized a magic festival and collected 720 mana. Okay, thanks guys, but I really would prefer the gold. If you could do that, that'd be great. We'll let the hospital just run at the normal time. I don't really want to spend another 50 gold on that. I might hurry the Grand Palace, but I'm not going to hurry the hospital. Okay, how are you guys doing? You're getting there. We could use, let's see, you grow in 5 turns. We can get you that stone wall. That'll bump the borders out a little further and get you closer to that library. Although, you know what? I want the temple first. And we'll put the stone wall in queue after that. And we're going to cancel that and replace with an observatory, and then the Sorcerer's Conflux, which will then probably be replaced with a Grand Palace. And then the Sorcerer's Conflux. Probably should stick with merch here in that elf city. They really... or growth. More immediately, I'm thinking merchandise. Yeah. Okay, and then this city is, like I said, a central summoning city, so most likely probably should build a grand palace out here too. So we'll get the, let's see, we're already city state status. Let's get the siege workshop in here next and start working on upgrades for this city. The new Goblin City is here and can't do anything besides build housing for a while. For a long while, actually. Continue scouting with the bird. Okay, I see population stuff up there. Man, they can move far. Okay, now he's got to head back. Get the haste berries and then go probably straight west. There are spiders there, but I can make it to the water before they can reach me, so I will do that. Ooh, there's the Necro. Okay. He is almost directly north of me, or at least has a city almost directly north of me. Probably need to be careful because he hasn't seen me yet. I'll try to go north and around him. Wait. Crap. I could move onto the water, but if I do, he's going to see me. And is it worth meeting everyone now for the sake of saving that eagle? This is not a position I wanted to find myself in, having to make a decision. Actually, that eagle could probably handle those spiders with the help of a spell, because one of them's already damaged. We'll see if they even know I went up here, but no, I'm not going to let the computers see me yet. I want that to happen on my terms because I have my armies running down their throats, not because they randomly found an Eagle Scout. So, no, we're going up here, and we're hoping those spiders... And those spiders may entirely go after the Necro, actually, or he might kill them. So, I'm going to take the northern route and try to sneak around behind. And just be very careful how I move that eagle out there. But good to know he's straight north of me. That means I might end up having Zari fight him, which would be perfect, actually. If I could get Zari up north underground, then pop up behind him, she could do a lot of damage, being a Theocrat. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this, and maybe I'll kill those things. Or start moving my way. I'll probably start moving my way toward that Eldritch Pit, because that needs to go. And then they can catch up to me and fight me if they really want to. This says closely matched. I feel good about my odds in this one. I don't think it's taking into account all this guy's physical resistance. That being said, they do have a lot of fire damage output, so I don't know. I might lose somebody here, but if I do, that's okay. Again, these are all expendable units. As long as I've got it up to clear this and probably clear the Eldritch Pit north, I'm happy with that. Alright, guys. No, they don't want to come after me. I guess I can't blame them. Now, these guys probably don't want the Phantasm Warrior going up against them. They're probably going to hurt my ogres very badly. There's no need for that crap. guess there's nothing better for me to do besides try to stun this guy. Okay, at least that's one person. One enemy out of commission. I'll leave this guy here. We'll leave this guy here behind that rock. That's okay. I'm gonna try to freeze this guy. Okay, that was worth a shot, I suppose. And I'll leave him here. Oh, they've got Giant Slayer. Crap. Okay. Maybe want to back this guy off for a minute. Yeah, you keep at it, bud. Yeah, you just had to crit, didn't you? Okay. You know what? The Phantasm Warrior is actually the best thing I have for fighting these guys, so I'll try to make use of him. Got a very small chance to freeze this guy, but I think it's probably worth it. I think that Ice Scaper just became expendable. Alright, we gotta deal some damage here. Now, the one thing is that I do have the ability to deal a lot of damage back to him. The problem is I can't hit him with any flanks. Don't want to use spells. I don't think it's worth it for a battle like this. I might either stun... You know what? I'm just going to try to get rid of that guy, who I actually was not successful in getting rid of. Crap. Alright, I think the Ice Scapers have to try to stun this guy. In fact... Goodbye, Ice Scapers. That lets me get a flank attack on him. The other ogre can... Oh, hey, nice. That works. He might still be dead, though. This other ogre can go there and go on defense, which he may last a little better if he does that. We'll try it. Would have been really nice if I had killed that guy. Well, they're trying to get the one in the back, and it's not... Oh, no, they just went for it. Okay. Well, the Ice Scaper lived. Congratulations, I guess. Maybe get away from the things that want to kill you. Alright, now you can go have fun. Lost an ogre. Oh well. I'm going to send these guys straight at the Eldritch Pit. We'll kill everything that's in there and then won't have to worry about anything in this area. As far as I know, I think I've got it all. It could theoretically be a spawner hidden back here somewhere, but not the worst thing that could happen. Alright, guys. Carry on. Good to see that army actually doing something productive. Whoops. Crap. Hang on. Dang it. I didn't actually pick up anything in there, because the ogre that I sent to attack it died. Alright, we'll send the hunter back to go get it. Even just splitting him off will help me not forget. Alright, and you should be able to get that city up on this turn, so do your thing. And you are going to be building a road to go... kind of like this. Okay, check that off there. All right, more expendables. Maybe I need to be more careful exploring down here, since I know I want to get the crow. Now that I know where the halfling is, I want to more identify whether he's above or below ground. He's got at least one city above ground. Also, not looking good for the monkey exploring up here. I'm gonna try to send him up and around, but that seems pretty well walled off. So I'm glad I'm sending Mogwai down this way. That seems a lot more promising. We got bandits down here. Okay. Hello. Can I hit that? Oh, okay, come on, guys. Those are my haste berries. Move. There's gold here. I'm gonna move one more space onto the road to try to get a little further away from the bandits I saw over there. Hopefully they don't come bother me. And then pick up that gold on the next turn. Okay, you guys were the ones going up to help the dragons out. Haste berries don't do you much good, but I guess it's minorly useful. This guy is just looking for any more friends I can maybe find back here. Should I go north or more east? I think it'll be easier for Zari to explore more east, so... Okay, north is not safe. There's probably bad things up there because of that boneyard. Right there. And yeah, I think I decided I was going to go ahead and dig through this. It's a Fey city here. A Fey city with lots of dirt walls to dig around it. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to set a waypoint for these horses. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Maybe to, like, here. There we go. There is so much dirt for this guy to dig up around here. He's going to have a party with all that. Might need some help from his goblin buddy. Okay, on the continued hunt for that necro camp. There it is. That is not a necro camp, that's a haunted boneyard. Crap. I don't think these guys can handle that. Might need to borrow some help. Well, we got a Griffin Rider here and an Ice Queen. They're not the best units for the job, but they'll probably do. The Apprentice, the Tiger Mystic would be the guy, the person dishing out the most damage here. Unless maybe I could send the Druid's Archangel down to help. Could probably do that. It's not like this army really needs it that badly right now. They should join back up pretty easily later. In the meantime, I do want to fly out ahead, meet you guys, free join offer. Okay, we'll take that. And let me know when you're ready to talk. I'll continue to make friends as I move forward, apparently. And then probably need to back off because that could be ugly if it sends anything too powerful after me. We'll go grab that tower while I'm waiting for the Archangel to get down here. We can kind of meet up and do that. Okay, I met a lot of people on this turn. And got a new city built here. That's for a human settler when the time comes. I'm going to probably build the road more going kind of like this. And then I could also build one across there. So it kind of makes a nice little triangle intersection. And we're done at the end of that turn. Okay, good. That group can hit the haste berries there, which is going to help a lot. From there, I think we can get them back pretty quickly. Okay, let's check the mana. First, we'll do the quick save there. And then at this point, we just need to pan around and see. I did get growth in this elf city here. They could use, well, it's not much, but one more forest. And I actually am going to make things a little faster for the army that's about to come through here on the next turn. I'm gonna clear out a little more forest to make, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Do fertilized land here and here, because I'm gonna build a road through here eventually anyway, so I know that won't make the elves super happy, but it does give me a shorter pathway to get through all this. I see area for salt here. How's everybody else doing? I got most of this already going. Orcs are almost good. Let's see, there's a spot there. The giants like barons, so we'll just leave them to it. In fact, we could get them a barons there. This human city is going to need fertile land. Or what will be a human city, so let's make sure to get as much of that there as we can. Was still working on clearing all that space for halflings. They like fertile land, so we'll give them some more of it. Just gives me a sink for all that mana. I'm still at 1,400. The Naga like wetlands, so I could do a lot with the wetlands here. Yeah, I could actually convert all of this to wetlands. Naga would love this. And that'll burn through most of the remaining mana, although a lot of it already is wetlands, so maybe not. Still at 980 after all this. Okay, who else could I possibly assist? Those dragons are good. The frostlings there look good. That's goblins. You know, you guys like wetlands. Have some more. The rest of the cities, maybe I just need to check are underground. Oh, we got more fields, more fertile fields I could do here. Those borders grew once more last turn. Still at 729. This is what this is what happens when you do a festival of magic when I already have too much magic. I literally can't spend it all, guys. And fact, I've done as much even for the vassal cities as I possibly can. I can't help these guys yet, but on the next turn I guess I can. And then I could give them all barons, which would be nice because that wetlands is going to slow me down. Oh wait, the Tigran city up here. Okay, we've got more barons we could give them. That was getting kind of put off quite a bit. Cast spell, barons, so salt. And we'll just do everything in this city that we can do. Get rid of all that wetlands and forests. We don't need those. We don't need these. We don't need that. And otherwise, guys, I think that's about as much as I can possibly do. Yeah, because I already fixed that goblin city. These ones need growth before I can do any more for them. I guess these guys are Tigrans, right? We could do more so salt here. In just a couple, nope, just one spot. Do the fairies like, what do the fairies like? Do they like fertile plains? I actually don't know. I think we can find out though. So it says, made peace with independence, good. It actually isn't telling me there's any terrain in here that they like. But they do have fertile plains. I don't imagine it would be barrens. I would think it would have to be fertile plains or dense vegetation. So I'm not really sure what their like terrain is. If you guys know, let me know. Oh, heck, there's another thing there to kill. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for converting, for terraforming for now. Oh, there's a few more here. Okay. So salt. All along that border. Alright. We'll leave ourselves with 381 magic. That seems like a good amount. And at this point, we want to go back to the overview panel, go to Age of Magic, reinforce that just all the way to 200. It's going to cost just a tiny bit more. And now we can fully put all of our efforts into summoning units. And Eldritch Horror is next on my list of things that I want. Probably will give him to... Oh wait, no. Cancel. Abort spell. We want... I want... That's Keeper's Creed or whatever. No, not Keeper's Creed. Wait. Well, actually, that is kind of a nice spell. But I'm assuming it would get disjuncted very quickly, so I'm not going to mess with it. What's the other one? The bonus on my city that I always forget. Spiritual Freedom. There it is. We want that on the city that just got the Arcane Catalyst, which is this one. There we go. Close that, and then start summoning Eldritch Horrors, because I might want to summon them from that city. It's going to be difficult, though. Actually, you know what? Let's get it in a couple other places, too. Because I could put it down here. And this is a nice spot because all my summons are floating or flying units. You know, I like this spot for it. Let's do Spiritual Freedom here again. And then Eldritch Horror. I want to have a couple different places I can throw it down. Granted, there's no Wizard Tower down here, but that's okay. It's still more convenient to summon it there. It'll help out my Warlord quite a bit. Okay, I think we're to get into turn point. Now, the next Eldritch Horror I might just summon directly on the Warlord anyway, because he might need help for that Lost City there. But we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, let's go to the next turn. Now, really, really hoping that the Necromancer does not see my eagle up here. Like I said, the main idea, I don't have a problem at this point with the computer spotting me, but when they meet me, I want their first meeting with me to be Articus Army running directly at them with all their giants and Eldritch Horrors and crap. That's how I want them to meet me. I want it to be a meeting on my terms. if the Necro just finds my scout, then that gives them time to start disjuncting stuff. I want to keep, like, right now is my prime period for summoning tons of units and getting that all ready to go before the main combat starts. But I got a feeling that anywhere along this line now, I'm going to run into these people. And I still have no clue where the Tigrans are, although I think I have some ideas as to where they are not. Because, like I said, that's a human city down there. It's also on fire. Okay, well, somebody just captured that. But with there being a human city there and a Frostling city here, and I'm fighting neither a human nor a Frostling, so I have no information as to where anyone is, except for I know the Halfling is up here somewhere, possibly, like, I would guess right in this area. I think this is probably a more forward city. Otherwise, I would have seen more stuff over there by now. So my guess is the Halfling is up here somewhere. Well, actually, I guess it makes more sense to pan out to the big map instead of using the mini map. The Halfling is up here somewhere. And I think Zari is underground roughly around here right now, is going to continue going north. When I meet with the Chthonic Guardian, Zari might pop above ground and make a beeline towards the Halfling Necro, because I have no armies in this area that can do anything about that Halfling Necromancer if they get aggressive. I think it's going to have to be Zari's group to deal with that. Because I put everything else into going after the Rogue. Sorry, I'm leaning way back here. I put everything else into going after the Rogue, but may have completely left an entire flank of my whole empire vulnerable. So that's kind of Zari's new job now, I think. It's kind of difficult to say because it's mostly guesswork. Literally, like, that's all the information I have. I have nothing, no clue about what anyone is doing over there. The one thing I'm really happy about is at least there's this barrier of water here. I really like how that big lake spawned there. That could help me out a lot, because it allows me to focus and channel everything into the center of the map and then just push directly west. Speaking of the Rogue and stuff, it's turn 57. I figure I have maybe... I'm going to assume that Age of Deception will be cast on turn 75. I think that's typically... I think typically it's probably somewhere in the turn 75 to 80 range, but I'm going to take the conservative estimate and say turn 75, which means I have roughly 18 turns to find and kill the Rogue. That is not a lot of time. And it's going to maybe require a little bit of luck. That makes me wonder whether Artica's army here should go directly west from where they are or try to go down to where that road is. I think I can scout it out, though. Especially getting that tower will help me see a little bit more about what's going on down there. And this tower will also help me out a bit, too. Man, there's like a tower there, a tower there, a tower here, a tower here, a tower here. They kind of went nuts with the towers in this area surrounding this giant city. There's a wizard tower there. I guess that doesn't really count. There's another tower here. Holy crap. And on the next turn, I can, of course, absorb those giants too, so that's going to be nice. That builder that I have with this group could continue building the road directly west, but the army's more or less in front of the builder now, so that's really only good for reinforcements at this point. Scoundrels just ran off to the west, that road there. What does this Runestone of Cold Fury do? Strong will, killing momentum, 20% protection. Those are pretty handy in the right situations. Good for taking out Lich Castles earlier than you otherwise would be able to. So if I got 18 turns and my armies have roughly hit, they're not quite at the halfway point on the map. I imagine at the end of the next turn they'll be there. Well, the Necro didn't find me, so that's the good news here. We haven't met everyone yet. So I managed to keep my identity secret for a little longer. Also, the other bit of good news, the other bit of good news here is that the spiders did not find or kill my Eagle Rider, so I think I made the right decision there. But as far as the Eagle Rider's exploration goes, we're going to be on a move one space at a time plan for a while. Because he could have lost souls wandering around here, so I think we'll go straight west with the eagle along the northern edge of the map. He can stay in the water there, should be relatively safe. Builder's Hall is done down here, okay. And continue our plan of upgrading towards Grand Palaces. And let's see what's in here. I'm gonna send the Warlord in by himself first, just to scout it out. Okay, a lot of gluttons, so a lot of things that can eat other things, as well as stuff that's vulnerable to frost. Has frost weakness. Abort attack. His army would probably do fine there. I think I want. They're kind of melee heavy, though, to be going up against gluttons. I don't like that. I think I do want an Eldritch Horror with him. Alright, we'll bring the 2 Archangels in. We'll bring I want to bring the Tiger and Apprentice. Do these things have spirit protection? I don't remember. No, just they have fire. Okay, they have fire and blight protection. They have the frost weakness. I guess I would be hitting it for the stun effect, though, primarily. And I think just because of that alone, I probably should bring in an Apprentice just for the stun chance. I almost want to bring in 2, actually. You know what? I will do that. I will bring in 2 Apprentices as opposed to the Shock Trooper. Because although they won't do much damage, being able to stun things is probably worth it in a battle like this. It says closely matched. I think I'm probably okay here. See, this is a bit tougher battle than the Ziggurat that these guys cleared last time. Oh man, having that Frost Aura shield would have been nice, though. Now I'm kind of regretting sending that off so soon. What time is it? Is it? Oh my gosh. I think this episode went way, way, way over. Crap. Okay, this is a little unusual for... No, wait, hang on. I got started at 11. That was one episode. And then I just recorded from 12. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. This is going to have to be the last battle of this episode. But I think we're okay, because we went from 11 to 12, and then from roughly 12 to 1. So yeah, we're fine. Alright. Had a little bit of a panic attack there. Thought I had gotten distracted and ran a 2-hour episode. The reason I have to keep these under a certain length is because the video editing software that I've used is set up to be about an hour and a half. So if it goes longer than that, it's kind of a pain for me to re-edit everything. Plus, beyond a certain point, YouTube gets a little funny about uploading stuff. Let's get these guys. Now the Archangels are big units. They should not be easy for the Gluttons to eat. Although I wish there was some concrete way of like knowing that. I'm gonna give Touch by Faith to you. I wish there was like a unit weight or size measurement so that you could tell the likelihood of a glutton eating something. I guess it tells you the percentage. Alright, they'll come in and do their gas attacks, that's fine. They can't do much beyond that other than run at me. It just says swallow whole. It doesn't even tell me the percentage chance for it to swallow me whole, which is kind of a bummer. I'm gonna throw chickens at people. So that's always fun. Okay, I slowed that guy down a little bit, which gives me plenty of chances to stun him before he gets too close. There we go. One nice thing about these gluttons is that they are very slow. If I move up one more space, I expose the Eldritch Horde to getting eaten, but I do hit an extra glutton. this, and I think that's probably worth it. Although, do they have regrowth? I don't think these guys do. No, they don't. They get their health from eating things. Alright, why don't you move here? And I have to hope that I don't get absurdly unlucky here and have an Archangel get swallowed on the first attempt. How? The Eldritch Horror is bigger than the Glutton is. He physically should not be able to eat that thing. Oh, very low stun chance. I should have probably brought heavier hitters in here after all. Well, what else can I do? I guess it's a little higher on the Gluttons that have already moved. You know, it's basically in the hopes that I get lucky, so I'm just gonna back these guys away and just spam and hope I get lucky. Kind of like to get rid of this one. No luck for me, okay. Well, you got pole arm, so have fun with that thing. Alright, well, I should be using these spells. Maybe I can berserk one of them. No? Crap. The only thing I could have berserked would have been the Naga. I could improve their defense, but I don't know if that helps against... You know what? Let's just improve their offensive attack power. Lion's Courage. Gives Overwhelm and Strong Will. Leave him on defense for now, though. Alright. This is just, I'm very nervous because if this goes wrong and stuff starts getting eaten, then I'm in trouble. Enough with the nasty breath. Okay, well, guess I should have seen that coming, but that's okay. Expendable unit. Lots of expendable units. Wish I had something with killing momentum right now. I will use this turn to just get rid of that thing. And the Warlord is going to need to probably do a charge on that guy. Let's see, I'm gonna try to get lucky with a stun on him. Nope, no dice there. Okay. Then the next thing to do is get a charge attack built up to where you only hit once. Hit him with everything you got and let the Archangel do the rest. I'm gonna lose that other... I'm gonna lose that guy. I might actually lose the Archangel. But the Archangel has Resurgence, so it's not the end of the world. Nope, goodbye. Oh, there's a stun. Cool. That makes things a little easier. Okay, if one Archangel still has healing, I'm going to use it on my hero. And can't seduce the Naga Matriarch. Since the hero isn't fighting anyone else on this turn, I'm just going to Lion's Courage something. For XP reasons. Alright, well, that's that. Lost a couple apprentices, but I can manage that. Free movement, Path of Decay, Gazer's Eye gives Petrifying Touch and Doom Gaze. This is all getting sold. I could use 500 gold, a lot more than those items. On to the next thing. I got the Divine Vengeance Staff, that's fun, and that is a... Oh, that's just an item that sits in my inventory. Perfect. That is a incredible AoE. Someone in the comments, this is like another one of those comments I forgot to write down, but someone was talking about giving her a gas breath item of some sort, like one of the breath attacks, for just basically being able to spam an AoE on every turn to try to mass stun things. I think that would be a lot of fun. Might have to add that to the item shopping list, although I'm not sure if you can create those items. I think you might have to. Well, actually, I have another item. I could actually look. Back at my capital, because I just finished the healing item for the Warlord. Which gives me back into Forge item here. Is there a gas breath or whatever? I would think it would be in here. I don't see anything in there. Yeah, I don't think you can make that, but if I find one, I think that would be a lot of fun. Alright, we're not going to worry about that for now. How's things going over here? We're working on the item forge, okay. Hospital is done. Next in queue down here is also an item forge, but I think I'm going to change that because I believe we're at Grand Palace down here as well. And that would cost 150 gold to rush. I don't think I'm going to do that. We'll let that one finish normally. And down here we've got the Grand Palace was just finished, I believe. Oh yeah, and I was gonna cast that other spell down here, the one with meditate, so that I could make the dwarf firstborns a bit more powerful. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna cast that. Now the problem is I don't really have enough money to afford to make dwarf firstborns every turn, but I can make them every turn. I think I should at least get a small army of them put together. Especially now that I could summon things down there too and help them out. So yeah, let's make some. It was some project I started a long time ago and never really finished. Maybe just a group of 6 dwarf firstborns running around clubbing things to death underground. Might be fun. We'll queue up a good 5 of them. I think we can. I think our economy can support that. They will be very, very powerful. Can't afford to absorb you. Okay, can't afford to make an alliance with you. I can't afford to make an alliance with you guys. And while I'm here, let's sow salt. Wherever I can. Okay. Guys, I think it's time for me to wrap this one up. This is going to be this was the second episode in a set of at least 4 that I'll be doing, so hope you guys enjoyed this one, but I do need to wrap it up here. It's been a little over an hour, so thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll pick up right from where we are leaving off here in the next one. I'll see you then. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, Spanglefan, Tarsak, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.